Well, why don't we talk about the green team? NCOTS here spawning on the north side of Game 2 of this best of 3. They have brought Vermont, Schlieffen, Houdenliu, Venezia, Petropavlovsk, and fronted by 4 destroyers, Gearing, Daring, Kleber, and Yu Yang. And let me double check. That is a radar Yu Yang with Alpha Striker.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. And then OO7 bringing Incomparable this time. So now they're like, hey, let me take this one out. And then they've got Yamato, right? They've got Worcester. They've got Venezia, Napoli, Stalingrad, Gearing, Ragnar, and also a Yu Yang. Now, this Yu Yang is also a radar Yu Yang. I got to say, last game was the first time I ever saw that Worcester really like feeling like, wow, okay, this is a ship that can make it in comp, like, wow.
You mean Worcester?
Worcester, yeah.
So Worcester has been around obviously many years now, probably 3 or 4 years she's been available for competitive play. And you don't see a ton of teams take her in the modern era. There was a King of the Sea, if you'll recall. I believe OO7 had a couple of comps with Worcester spam, right? Where they just melted things at longer ranges. But it is very much not an easy ship to play, even in the best of conditions, much less in a competitive environment.
That's right, exactly.
Now, have a peek here at what's coming at B, because you're looking at a single Ragnar squaring off against a Yang and a Daring. This might not go well for Koifish, excuse me. I see it now. Because he's going to get outspotted. Koifish Pond. He's going to get outspotted by both of these destroyers. And though he does have his radar, I don't know.
So here's the thing. 1, Joker ducked in behind the island, so he's not going to spot. 2, Alpha is going to step on the cap. As soon as that happens, Koifish Pond's going to be like, nope. And you can see he's already kind of, well, never mind. He's not.
He's trying to edge this radar bubble up. He was, but it looks like he has decided against it. They're going to let these guys be uncontested. It kind of makes you wonder why you pushed Koifish out there to begin with if you're just going to let him get away with it.
So, I mean, here's the thing. Like, this is the safe decision, right? This is the
absolutely.
Safe play.
He doesn't have any support.
Exactly. Koifish even takes a Napoli torpedo from his friend.
Yeah.
But, meanwhile, now also Bisnot and the Kleber is going to grab A uncontested. So, wow. Okay.
Very aggressive, very quick board control here for NCOTS. I really like this, Seth. It's going to give them a chance to put a little bit of pressure on OO and get them an early lead.
Right. Okay, so that basically means, all right, so OO7 has to find a way to get back in. What are they going to do? And if you look at it, Frice and the Gearing is already setting up for Boy I Know Right's Worcester to just go right to this island. They're setting up the Death Snail. I wouldn't be surprised to see the smoke come soon. Eagle Lance and the Incomparable has got his engine boost on for another 40 seconds. Ready to start moving.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, OO obviously taking a much longer play here, shoving all of these ships down to the one line. And I think here's what I'm assuming the thought process is, right? There's 2 different ways I think you can approach this cap sleeping on this A cap on the new sleeping giant. One is you tuck ships close in to the island over here on the 3 line, and you use them to control the cap from there. And we've seen teams pull that, attempt that, pull it off, work it, whatever. But I think these guys are taking a different tack, which is swing wide and control the island on the opposite side of the cap, and you'll have an easier time retaining control of it. That's the tack that OO7 is taking. I've not seen a team try this, so we'll be able to judge for ourselves whether or not it works or not.
Yeah. Meanwhile, all the way over at Charlie, the Venezia for OO7 in trouble. Wreckful and Yu Yang tried to go in to see, but then got detected by Cardinal Puffer's Gearing. So, I mean, I know this is the hold flank, but both sides, I mean, really, this is the hold flank for both sides.
I am a little surprised.
They can't make it work.
I'm a little surprised it's taken NCOTS this long to cap C, but looks like they tried and Wreckful popped a radar to push him off, and so that's where we're at now. They are going to pick up C a little bit after they lose control of A, and they do not have a way to retain control of A, in my opinion. I mean, they're going to use the radar to push Frice off, but eventually they cannot retain control of A, I don't think.
There's just too many assets coming in. Look at Strange Vision. Schlieffen already at half health.
Wooster
Just
spam.
Constant farm by that Wooster.
Wooster
Yeah, and then,
spam,
of course,
Zath,
everybody else too.
and it's a Schlieffen, right? Schlieffen is not the most resilient battleship in the game.
No.
The gearing now of Fries under the hydro of large fries. That's going to definitely push him off the cap.
Uh-oh. Boy, I know, right, is detected. Strange Vision's got to be getting ready with his guns. We're going to follow those shells in as he takes a big hit from the Yamato cross map.
Boy, I know, moving up to this island cover, that's going to take away the Schlieffen's angle. And for the moment, NCOTS owns all of the caps on the board, Zath. OO is almost down 300 points 5 minutes in.
Yeah, but Strange Vision did not take the shot. He was lining up a torpedo salvo.
Yeah.
Wow, you would think guns first, guns always, torpedoes when available. That's how I always call it, you know.
This
when I'm doing
Yamato,
replays
this
and stuff.
incomparable salvo should wipe out Strange Vision.
Nope.
It doesn't quite land enough. That's shocking to me.
Yeah, well, here comes the Yamato salvo.
The
Viva takes him out.
The Yamato salvo will take care of it. That's the first points that OO has gained this game. And there's going to be a massive rumble here on the 1-2 line for control of this island and control of the A-cap between Large Fries, Biznot's Kleber, Legal Lance's Incomparable. It's going to be it's going to be a bloodbath over here.
Get your clippers ready, because look at Biznot coming in with the Kleber. What is he thinking?
He's driving directly into a Wooster and a bunch of Napoli torpedoes, so whatever he's thinking, he's not going to be thinking it very long.
Oh, no. There he goes. I mean...
Wooster's going to take maybe one of these? No, not a single one.
Nah, he doesn't... He might take one, actually.
Napoli, even the Napoli manages to dodge all of the Kleber torpedoes.
The Napoli hits the border and that just swings his butt right along.
Swings his butt. Smokes is completely invisible now to Large Fries, so his secondaries, those SAB secondaries, doing some work.
Fries does radar. Now he had an earlier salvo on Big Six.
Oh my goodness!
Nothing.
Eagle Lance's Incomparable takes 40,000 hit points off the Petro in a single salvo.
Right there. And we were too busy looking at the Napoli. Wow, what a salvo.
Just like that, 3 ships dead, and NCOTS, all that board control. They still have a lead, but man, you gotta look at that and go, now what do? You got 3 fewer pieces to defend what you have.
Right.
Alpha Strikers, Yu Yang rotating back to try to hold this western flank from the inevitable 007 push. Eagle Lance charging into Thunderdome completely uncontested, free to do whatever he wants now.
Ragnar, Koi-fish, torpedoes, just dodges them.
He's clear.
No problem.
Reckful's Yu Yang, once again, I mean, he's getting low now, down to about a third of his health. Not able to defend against C, really. Not really able to spot this gearing. He's got one more radar available. He could spot the gearing. Yep, they're going to face spot each other right there.
Yeah, but Fries has friends.
Reckful's taking a Venezia salvo that takes about half his remaining HP away. There's the radar. So they're going to be able to put some damage into Kartoffel.
Oh, you're looking at C. I'm looking at A.
I'm looking at C. Wow. I'm looking at C right now because to me, that's if I'm OO, that's a play that I can make and probably win. And they've brought the Ragnar over to try and seal the deal.
Well, yeah, but over at A, Bueno Right is just going to kill Alpha Striker right here. And Kartoffel's going down too?
Yep.
That's 2 more ships.
Kartoffel's going out in just a few seconds, I think. There goes Alpha. There goes Kartoffel.
Wow.
There's the lead change now. Ticking up only a single cap. OO takes a lead change. Takes the lead. A lead that they will lose in a moment unless they get into C. And that's where Koi-fish is headed in a moment. He's going to take a torpedo for his trouble. This, so far, Zath, might be the most convincing win. We haven't seen this game over yet, but goodness gracious, if you're NCOTS, how do you even get back into this game, Zath?
God, I don't know.
In 2 games, 007 hasn't even lost a ship.
So I've talked about this before. A lot of times when you're back against the wall like this, you just got to go full send. Tell everybody go. Make something work. And sometimes you can catch the enemy flat-footed.
They seem to be trying it here as Zenny's Venezia is aggressively pushing down the 7 line, trying to find this Ragnar of Koi Fish, trying to force a mistake.
That's right, exactly. Yudachi now broadside to Eagle Lance is incomparable. Pretty hurt.
Solid hit.
Oh, pretty painful. But look at Comrade Jimmy, though. Coming through, full send again. Guten Liu penetrates with his AP. Eagle Lance, single firing torpedoes.
Here come the incomparable torpedoes. They're going to get the Howden Liu with the torpedoes, Zath.
Wow.
Venezia turning in, going to take a deep water torpedo. More of Reckville's torpedoes still out here looking for the Venezia. Zenny's going to use his smoke to get kind of to the south side of the sea cap. But so far, Double O still flawless here. Joker's going out. Napoli takes him off the board. OO7 now into the B cap. Just falling on these surviving ships like piranhas. Unbelievable what I'm watching. Zenny takes some SAP through the bow. And some Yamato shells up the butt. Here come the incomparable shells. They all are gonna miss.
No, I think Reckville's going to... No. Yudachi goes down to Vermont, and
there
that'll
it is.
do it.
Another clean sweep. Double O7, excuse me, flawless in back-to-back wins. Going 9-0 twice in a row on NCOTS. Yikes.
Oh, my goodness. GG right there.
Wow.
That was a commanding...
That was convincing, Zaf. Like, goodness. Like, what else can you say there?
I don't know.